I've been dreaming on in my head like I've seen it. A life worth living is a life with meaning. I'll do what I love till my heart stops beating. I'm feeding this demon. Got a taste, can't erase bitterness in my face. Work a job every day till your dreams fade away. Like a card, never change, play the game that we say. I need a break. I'm staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on. I'm staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on. Game face on when I chase like that. Yeah, I play so strong with a knife in the back. I'ma swing home run like a baseball bat. Gonna see me rise, you can hate on that. I don't play both sides, doing me no cap. I'ma ride or die for my dreams on tap. I'ma fly real high, you ain't see me slack. No, it's not how you fall, it's how you get right back up. That's how you get tough. Calluses on my hands so rough, yeah, I call your bluff. I'm not the one, mess with me, come out with none. Cause I'm so done, you had your fun. And now you're gonna face down the barrel of the gun. Cause I got a full clip, put your name on it. But I'ma let you slide cause you ain't worth it. I'm staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on. I'm staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on.
Waking up in the morning, gotta get dressed, gotta comb my hair, gotta have my bowl of my favorite cereal. Seeing everything, the time is going so slow. Nobody's rushing, gotta get down to the bus stop. I'm 3 hours early, I see my friends kicking with the long socks, no chilling with the cool jocks. I can't believe that this day's finally here. It's Monday, Monday, I'm so glad it's Monday. 5 great days until the weekend, weekend. Monday, Monday, it's the best day after Sunday. 5 super fantastic days until the weekend. Studying, studying, yeah. Studying, studying, yeah. Fun, fun, can't wait to get my homework for this weekend. 4:45, we're playing at the park, time cruising so fast, we're having such a blast. Fun, 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 yeah, talk about fun. You know what it is, I got this test, you get this, friends by my side, eh. It's 4 weeks away, going to get an A, yeah. Kicking butt at Scrabble, butt kicking on the gravel. Gotta make my mind up, which seat should I take? It's Monday, Monday, I'm so glad it's Monday. 5 great days until the weekend, weekend. Monday, Monday, it's the best day after Sunday. 5 super fantastic days until the weekend. Studying, studying, yeah. Studying, studying, yeah. Studying, 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 yeah. Monday, Monday, I'm so glad it's Monday. 5 great days until the weekend, weekend. Monday, Monday, gotta get down on Monday. 5 super fantastic days until the weekend. Studying, 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 studying. Fun, fun, can't wait to get my homework.
love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything. I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. Don't stop, step up. And if you get in my way, you gonna feel the wrath. Gotta say it to my face while he's looking back. Mirror breaks after math. When I hate, I attack. And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. 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 Don't stop, don't stop. lost in the feeling. I just need a win. I'm going off, I know it's time to make a change, and I can take the pain. You wanna sink or swim? I'm gonna go down swinging. Look deep within. I get lost in the feeling. I just need a win. I'm gonna find my meaning. I can make a change. I wanna play the game. You wanna sink or swim? I'm gonna go down swinging. Look deep within. I get lost in the feeling. I just need a win. I'm going off, I know it's time to make a change, and I can take the pain. You wanna sink or swim? I'm gonna go down swinging. Look deep within. I get lost in the feeling. I just need a win. I'm gonna find my meaning. I can make a change. I wanna play the game, yeah.
Is out for the evening. He's having in. Oh, the microphone was muted this whole time. I said hello, wonderful people of the internet, and I said hello to RJ Williams, as well as to Derek out there on the interwebs, on the YouTubes. Of course, there's some people watching over on X. We got 3 people on X. It's a little harder for them to type in the chat, but it can be done. So if you're out there, say hello. We will. I will say hello to you. So I was saying my co-host is out for the day because he's out in the area where it got flooded. Now he didn't get flooded himself. He's out in Texas over there. He's just to the east of the hill country a little bit, and his internet's out, but he didn't really get affected by flooding or anything like that. He just, because of the way I guess the area and the internet is out at his apartment complex. So I'm gonna do the show solo. I did throw the link out there if a couple of artistic friends want to jump on. I sent the link out to the DM groups, the studio and the Hump Day crew. Of course, hope they keep in mind this is a PG-13 show, so we don't get as rowdy as we normally do on the Hump Day show, or on the studio, for that matter. So this is a piece from last week. I finished it up. And of course, if you're new here to Monday Night Draws with Omerglitch and co-host Aaron Moses, we are fans of David Fincher, and or the David Finch, right? Not the David Fincher from the movies director, but David Finch from the comic book artistries, the pencils and inks. And we're fans of his show Monday Night Draws with David Finch. Now this is Monday Night Draws with the Omerglitch, but he's on hiatus, been in hiatus, and I'm just trying to plug a hole. Hopefully, get some of that cloud, get some of that rubbish off on the Omerglitch. So here's a recent piece I finished too. This is for Mark Polton's Gungath, and this is my, I guess, kind of my version of Gungath. It's based on their character, really. You just got the guns and the hair. And then recently did this one for Elliot Rodriguez Zadok from Ominous. And Derek says hello again. Hello, sir. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. RJ, thank you for being here as well. So that's Zadok. And I think I showed this one off last week. This is the Red Mime. This is Del A's character. Really awesome, cool character. Love it. And then we've got Direx's Lady of the Night. And finally here is Isham from the Lucent. So at some point I got to color these. I was hoping to do a little bit of coloring today, but I do have some ink since things got thrown off a little bit as far as my co-host being here. So I thought about coloring this up. So I might color this one up here. This is my character Unstoppable in a Superman pose by Mr. David Fincher. I don't know where the reference is. It's on a cover. It's like a DC Superman cover. I don't know where it's at, the actual comic book for this reference piece. But so I might color that up. Of course, this is David Finch. And this is all the stuff we've done on the show, based on David Finch stuff. So these are all the previous episodes. And just kind of like refreshing everybody at the beginning of the show, kind of what's been done. And this is my character Glitch and Fortune Cookie, based on David Finch poses out of this great book right here from his Monday Night Draw series. So, and then this is Aaron Moses's Zoot Suit, which is a villain of the Opossum here. And the Opossum here is based on the David Finch, if I can get that right. Now, Zoot isn't. I just finished drawing it on here because I had started. But this since it was for my buddy Aaron, who's my co-host, who isn't here today because of the flooding over in Northwest Texas. His internet's just down because of it. He wasn't in the flood, just FYI. Since it was his character and he's my co-host, I did this on the show for him, finished it off, and I got to color that at some point. And then this I did on one of the episodes, and this is kind of loosely based on a Kim Jung-ji artwork, where he does these super deformed like soldier characters. But since we study other artists other than just David Finch on this show, I did that on the show. Of course, this one was based on this Batman cover here by Mr. Finch. So that's kind of what we've done here on the show. And this is kind of our loose Bible for the show. And let me put all this stuff back because it goes here. And you know what? I do want to do a little bit of inking, but let me move this out of the way. So I might ink that up. It's not necessarily based on David Finch, this particular piece. This glitch is loosely based on the David Finch. It's based on that same cover, which is this cover piece here, which is loosely based on this drawing right here. So I just kind of put Glitch in the same pose as that face and kind of give it a little bit of the same rendering. But obviously it's a different character. So I might ink that one up a little bit. And I do have a bunch of other stuff here. So let me move that to the side. So I might start that one and try to finish this other one here. Might try to finish that one off, because that's something I started the other show, and it's not David Finch necessarily, but work on that and the Glitch piece. And if I get a chance, I want to do some coloring. But as you can see, I have a stack here of other drawings I could easily work on. And yeah, so here we have this is Lady Arsenal, which is one of my characters for the Glitch story. She's like his trainer slash secretary, executive assistant character. And then this is Fire Rock, which is a villain for Glitch. And these aren't necessarily based on David Finch. This is Jade Katana. Jade. I can't remember her exact name. Because some of these characters have like two names. So yeah, she's one of two of Glitch's executive assistants. And then here's another character called Death Jump, which is my character as well, and he'll be in the Glitch storyline. Here we have a villain for Glitch, this Parasite Pain, and I know they're real light, kind of hard to see, so this is another ally of Glitch, White Star. Here we have another Glitch character. I think this is going to be like Junkman or Junk Boy, I'm not entirely sure, but he's an ally as well. Then here we have Kid Magnificent, who's one of Glitch's allies as well. And here we have Fat Man Fuego, who's one of Glitch's arch nemesis. And this guy's Fuel Man, one of Glitch's many allies. Then here we have Katana. Now this is, or Jade, or no wait, this is Lady Arsenal, sorry. And this is actually based on David Finch pose of Harlequin, and I just changed it to my own character. So that is a Finch reference there. And this is the Troller, and it's kind of based on the same pose as the Glitch one. The angles, it's angled a little bit differently, but it's that same side pose. So this is another glitch. This is another David Finch kind of semi-reference piece, and this guy's called The Troller, which is my kind of version of the Joker. The Joker. The Joker. And then here we have, this is Fortune Cookie um, in a sexy pose. And this was based on a drawing by Cat Mouse of, I forgot who she was drawing. She was drawing, I think it's Mandy. She's called Mandy. She's like a pinup babe comic chick. Mandy? Is it Mandy? I think it's Mandy. I can't remember. But anyways, I'm going to change it, and it's going to be one of my characters. So, but I really like the pose, so it's a pretty common pose kind of thing, to some extent, for pinup babes. So that's that. So let me eat this. Let me put a couple of sheets of paper underneath here. Gotta have a little sponginess to the drawing. And what was I using to ink? Throw some music. Okay, we got comments. We got Hail RJ Williams by Derek there. Thank you, Derek. And then we got RJ Williams. We should bring back Zoot Suit. Zoot Suits. Yeah, that would be cool. We could all be flashy and fly. RJ says hello to Derek. Dale says, where's the dang co-host? Yeah, he's out because his internet's out, Dale. He's his internet got caught up with the flooding in West Texas. Now, he didn't get caught up in any of the flooding. His internet for his apartment complex was affected by some of that damage, I guess. And so he doesn't have internet right now. Yeah. Montoya, what's going on? Hello there. Hello there. And RJ Williams says, nice work. Thank you, sir. Muchos apreciados. You should enter the upcoming art contest. Okay, we'll do. I'll look for it. It's you're doing Scion something. I'll look for your book. Can't remember it off the top of my head, but let me send out. I did start a Discord for the Omer glitch, and if anybody wants to check that out, I will put it in the chat here. If you'd like to join the Discord, if your Discord's your thing, but a chicken wing. And I'll put that in the chat if you want to join. Let me drop that link real quick. What's up, Buzz? Yeah, RJ, I'll look up your comic. I'm assuming the contest you're doing is for your comic. Let me know if it's some other art contest you're talking about. But if it's for your comic, here, let me give thou a link, sir, so you could just drop it if you want the link to your comic and your art contest. If you're doing one, you can put it in there. I have bestowed the blue wrench of power upon you, RJ. You have been wrenched, sir. Use your power wisely. Yeah. Okay. Just checking to see if anybody else needs a wrench. Yes, Orion. That's I kept thinking because it's call sign. So I was Scion, call sign Orion. Call sign Orion. Yeah. Mike Barron. Excellent. Look at that. Oh yeah. Sure, Derek. If you're in one of those rooms, if not, I'll DM you directly if you want. Yeah, I can send you the link. Unlimited power. Yes. Okay, let me drop the link for the Discord. Discord. It's so weird to hear myself on the live stream, like when you're talking. It's I find it so bizarre. Let's invite people. Invite, copy link. Now Discord, if you don't know how it works, the link is only active for 7 days. So if you're a fan of the Discord, get on it quick. Join today. Let's see here. Artist says call sign Orion. Go check it out. Oh, I'm on the wrong screen here. Hello. Hello. There's his comic in the chat. If you'd like to go check it out, please do. I don't do a lot of shilling on this show, like pulling up campaigns and stuff. But if you're in the chat, I will bring it. Pull up the chat comment. Itty bitty living space. You lost me there, buddy. But it sounds like what's his name from oh my god, what's that show called with space bitty 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 bitty, it's a robot. Man, I can't think of it. Let's see. So Argus says trying to reach 500 by the end of the week. Fund my comic, call sign Orion. Go check it out, definitely. And check out the Discord if that's something you're into. Go sign up or join the Discord at the Omer glitchage. Hell yeah. I'm too on Discord. Leveling up. Yep. We're all trying to level up. Feel free to drop your Discord in there too. I'd love to join it. All right. So Discord is popping. Everybody's saying hello in the Discord over there. RJ's in there. Good to have you. Thank you. We got John Epple, Scarlet Fever. Derek's joined it. And of course, the mighty Haldir, our master mod extraordinaire. Let's see. We've got Montoya 76 from Aladdin. Might not be the exact quote. Oh, so that's from Aladdin. I was thinking Buck Rogers. Oh my God, I couldn't think of it. Back in the day, Buck Rogers, he had the little robot. I forget the name of the robot, but he would go bitty 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 bitty. That was pretty fun show. Classic. I used to love it right after school. Could watch it. All right, let me ink this baby up. Get some inking done today. I did want to, like I said, color this a little bit. Maybe I'll try to do a little bit here. Try to keep up with your chat. The chat's been popping lately, so haven't been getting as much work done as I normally do because of the pop in chat. Poppity pop pop. But let's see what I can do. Now this guy, he's a glitch villain called Singe. And he's got acid powers. He fell into, so he kind of has a little bit of a Joker type of creation origin story where he falls into a vat of acid, but this vat of acid combines with his metabolism because he's like this bodybuilder guy and he wants his body to be perfect and everything, but he really likes to like lift weights for his legs and have these powered out legs, so his legs are really huge and like the rest of his body is perfectly like normal and ripped. But so because he gets these large, massive, huge legs, he can jump really far, like the Hulk kind of thing. And he's pretty strong, but the downfall is that his body has become like acidic, like even his blood is acidic. And so he kind of has like acid powers, like a little bit of like aliens. But I guess his spit would be acidic too, so that's kind of one of his ultimate power. And then because of all the pain that he goes through, he has a little bit of a psychic punch ability where he can project a little bit of a psychic pain onto others. And like he can't read your mind or anything like that, but he can project images and pain into your brain. And that's how he kind of gets one up on Glitch for a little bit, by projecting pain into his mind and constant death. And that's how he overcomes people, primarily by crippling them so he can get in close and kick their booty with physical attacks. So that's Singe. And of course, he always tries to, everything he touches kind of becomes acidic and burns and singes and melts. And one of the things, one of the only few things that didn't melt off his body was like the certain pants he was wearing. They only kind of got torn up a little bit into like a shorts form. And it's kind of like the kind of playing into like the whole Hulk thing, how like his pants shredded up into the little purple shorts. Well, this is kind of a play on that. So it's kind of a weird mix of Joker and Hulk as far as his origin goes. And I think it's kind of funny and sad and tragic. Yeah. And he blames Glitch for falling in the pit. Just like, well, I don't know. The Joker doesn't blame Batman for that, but in this case, like, because Glitch he comes in to stop like a drug thing, because he was Singe isn't necessarily the greatest guy, right? Because he was getting illegal steroids, and Glitch happens upon the not the event, but the handoff, or the where the drug dealers were meeting up to drop off drugs and illegal steroids for this guy, and he happened to get caught up on it, in on it, and he gets deformed and falls into that as Glitch tries to save him, but he can't. He can't reach him in time. And therefore, he blames Glitch for falling into that. And of course, other deformities that occurs, his eyes get real big, so he kind of looks cartoonish. And again, he develops all these sores all over his body, which is the acid trying to come out of his body as his metabolism has increased and produces acid because of the whatever was in the vat. So it's possible he might be cured at some point. And maybe Glitch cures him. But at that point, he may not want to be cured, because he wants his power. His power. Let's see the Glitch. The chat's popping off. Let's see. Twink. Buck Rogers. Yeah. Someone earlier today compared call sign Orion to Buck Rogers. Luke did use classic art style. Yeah. Cool. Important not to skip leg day. Yeah. And he says, oh, so he had rhabdo. Yeah. Too much leg day will get you rhabdo for sure. Rhabdo. Yeah. Let's see. So real quick, just highlight the chats real quick that I just read off. Buck Rogers. Bitty Buck Rogers. Oh, I remember. What was her name? Erin. Oh my God, I can't remember her last name, but her real name on the show, the sexy babe on Buck Rogers, Erin something. She was beautiful. Beautiful. What's up, Mike Walters? He says at omerglitch, hey, dropping into like, share, and say hello. Thank you, sir. Muchos apreciados. Just working on a little drawing of my character named Singe. And this one isn't in a David Finch style. This is just all me. Not everything is trying to be David Finch. And like, we're just studying him, and really I'm just trying to get in on that Monday grift. Trying to get some of that clout. Trying to chase some of that clout. Or maybe we'll learn something, right? I mean, this is a kid-friendly, everybody-friendly kind of show. If anybody's got any questions about the arte or pens or whatever, I'm willing to share all my knowledge. We need to get more people into the hobby. Get them moving away from the mangers. Get up on this American style. And there's no, I mean, it's cool if it's a manga style too. If we can Americanize that and make it more like American, predominant in American comics or something. I don't know. There's no saving or whatever. Comics will always exist, whether they're more like a niche. I mean, it's already a niche market, right? But they're not going anywhere. It'll just become more boutique-y and more, I don't know, more closed off and small. And then it could blow back up. I mean, I don't know. It's because digital, the lack of physical media is dying. That's the biggest problem. It's physical media. It's dying. Nobody wants to actually own anything physically because it takes up space in reality, in the real world. Everybody just wants to throw it on a hard drive and have digital media. I know I got rid of a bunch of DVDs and CDs back in the day because my ex-wife didn't want. She's like, get rid of all these. They just take up room. Just put them on a hard drive. And yeah, it was a good idea. And yeah, I mean, I wanted to back them up on a hard drive, but she's like, once you got them ripped or whatever, get rid of them. We don't. That way we can get rid of this shelf and get rid of all these CDs. And of course, like a dummy, I listened to her. I was gonna say I listened to a woman. I'm kidding, guys. Listen to your ladies if they're important to you, sure. And at the time, she was important, so I wanted to keep the peace, make him happy, make him happy. So I got rid of all that stuff, and I do have them still. I do have most of that stuff on a hard drive somewhere, but it's nothing like putting a DVD or a CD into the actual player and playing it. Yeah, it's easy to play it off the computer or whatever. That's not a big deal, I guess. But it's just something about that, the act of doing it. It's fun. I want to get back into video games, but video games suck up so much time and money. I just haven't done it yet. I thought about getting a Switch 2, but they're just so expensive. I might try to get a Switch 1 just so I can. I just really want to play the Zelda games, and I know there's emulators out there and all that kind of stuff. And I've got a close buddy who says he hooked me up with the Zelda emulators. I want to play the last like 2 or 3 Zeldas because I've missed those. And somebody just joined the Discord. Thank you. I'll check to see who it is in a second. Oh yeah, I've got to turn some jams on. So this show might eventually just go Omer glitch solo. I may not have a co-host. So eventually my co-host will be moving, and I'm not sure if he'll be able to continue doing the show. I don't really understand why he wouldn't be, but we'll see. I know he's going to be gone this next coming month. He's got some overtime stuff to do, so he won't be here. And I was trying to see if anybody wanted to jump on as my co-host for about a month in the groups I'm in, and I have one person who might be interested, but other than that, I don't know. It might not be a thing, so I might just do it by myself after that. So yeah, I'm not. I'm kind of tired of trying to organize something for this show with somebody else. I really do like having Aaron as a co-host, and it's really to kind of promote his comic book, The Opossum. And he's one of my, he's a longtime friend. I've known him for over 20 years or so. And I don't know, he and I used to just kind of do a lot of local comic shows and stuff like that together and promote The Opossum and Glitch and locally. So that was a lot of fun back in the day. And so he's kind of a kindred spirit, one of my oldest friends with comics. And that's always fun, hanging out with your buds. We have a lot of kind of common, I guess, tragedy or loss. And so there's a little bit there of that. I'll check with you in the second chat. Call Sign Orion by R.J. Williams. Go check it out today. Over on, is it on Indiegogo or From My Comic? I think it's Indiegogo. I could be wrong. It could be From My Comic. Oh yeah, it's From My Comic because Luke Stone's drawing it. Luke Stone, what's up, Revs? Rev self-destruct in the house. Let's see. Aaron Gray, that's correct. Thank you, Mike Walters. Aaron Gray was the babe on Buck Rogers, bitty Buck. What was her name on the show? I can't remember her name on the show. Let's see. R.J. Williams says, I am a writer. For me, watching artists is like watching magicians. Wow, that's magical. Yeah, I'm an artist writer, so when I watch magic, it's magic. I'm just kidding. Sometimes I'm wondering how the hell I do stuff, period. How I draw something. Let's see. Mike says, at Omerglitch, the actress I believe you were thinking of is Erin Gray, who also went on to appear on Silver Spoons as well as a supporting character. Yeah, she's beautiful. She's still beautiful, too, as far as I know. Or did she pass away recently? She might have passed away a couple of years ago. I don't know. I have to look it up. Let's see. There's a push of physical media now. Yes, there is. There's kind of like a retro resurgence of older physical media. Yeah, because once you go digital, like it's just so soulless. Like the media, when you have it physically, like it becomes personal. It's personalized. Like, and you have it and it's tactile and it's your hand and it's in your possession and it's like it becomes an object, right? An object that you can revere to some extent. Yeah, you don't want to, make it an idol or nothing, or revered as a false idol or anything like that if you're religious or whatever. Yeah, but there's a tactile physical ownership of an object as opposed to digital, which there's nothing. It's virtual. Like same thing with digital art. It doesn't mean anything until you print it out at least, and then you have a physical thing. And then Ref says Discord Cobra. Thank you, sir. Yes, go join the Discord. Ref says I like cheap ill and the brick. Little Enric RG35XX plays all up to PS1. Enjoy replaying the old FF games. Oh, okay. So some kind of emulator or console emulator. Deep, meaningful conversations. Yes. Walks, deep, meaningful conversations with long walks on the beach that lead to my basement. Yep. Where you can join the collection. Just kidding. Oh, man. Sometimes I wish this was the Hump Day show because I could say whatever I want. Even though I could say whatever I want here. But try to keep it clean. It's a different audience, a different show. Trying to have a nice show for everyone to enjoy. We're trying to learn something. We're trying to be learned. Guys. Scholarly, if you will. Oh, shoot. I'm trying to be somebody. I want to be somebody, guys. I'm going to be somebody in these comic book worlds. I want to be big like David Finch, big in Japan. I wonder if David Finch has fans in Japan. Certainly there's got to be some, right? Certainly. David Finch is big everywhere. By the way, there's no affiliation with David Finch. He probably doesn't know about this show. He probably could care less. Stop disparaging my good name, Mr. Omerglitch. I'm going to send a cease and desist letter. Excuse me, choking up all of myself here. Wow, yeah, I can't do that voice very long without getting okay. Let's see. Rev says, on mention of worshiping Art Q Pinhead from Hellraiser, thou shalt not bow before any graven images. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's in the Bible too, isn't it? Get this nose drawn here. You know, I picked this time slot initially because there was nobody else streaming at this time. And I know like shows come and go and people, you know, they stop their show for a little bit and then they come back and do stuff. And it's just hard to plan a good time for a show. Everybody's streaming now. It's like, and everybody came back from their little break from streaming and everybody's streaming over each other. God, go find your own time. Yeah, you left and came back. It was your original. No, it's my time now. My time. My show. I'm the most important one. I'm just kidding. It's the internet. Everybody can stream whenever they want, right? You get in where you can. That's the thing, right? Get in where you can. I'm wondering if this character Singe and all these pop marks and acid things, this is like a subconscious thing from being a teenager and being worried about like having really bad acne and acne scars and craters and stuff. I was always freaked out by that as a teen. Like, oh my God, am I gonna get acne scars and craters all over my face? Not that that matters, right? But that's so superficial, right? I think I'm still extremely superficial still today. Self-conscious. I don't want to be fat. I want to be skinny my whole life. Now I'm getting fat and I don't care. I'm getting fat and I don't care. But at least I have pretty skin. That's not even true either. It's getting grosser and grosser. Oh, old skin is the worst skin. Oh man, somebody was saying you have to be a psychopath to want to make comic books. I can't remember who said that. I think it's Rex. I don't know. Was it Rex? I don't want to blame it or say that it was Rex. Maybe it was somebody else. I can't remember. And I'm like, I'm thinking, really? But I guess if you're going to do indie comics, or maybe like, everybody's a little nutty in this space, I guess. I'm going to one-up everyone, because I know more about comic books than the other guy. Okay, who cares? That's what I have Google for. Hello. But John Byrne wrote the best Superman ever. Happy birthday to John Byrne. I think it was his birthday yesterday or today. Happy birthday to that guy. And of course, condolences. We lost the great Jim Shooter the other day. It sucks. Didn't get to meet the guy, but wish I had. Would have been cool. Would have been key. Oh man. I'll get to you in a second, chat. Try to get a little drawing done. I gotta change this music too. This chill hop or whatever it is. This one sucks. I'm gonna give him the good old, what is it, the Tic Tac teeth. The checkerboard teeth. I'm not even gonna go in and round them off. Checkerboard. Chicka. Or should I round them off? I don't know. I kind of like them like that. Look at that. Keep it a little bit of cartoony. This character is a little cartoony. I don't know. Should I round them off? Nah, I don't think so. No gum line. No round off. Checkerboard teeth. Eat that, John Malin. Keep checkerboard teeth on the Ninja Turtles. I would flip out if John Malin said something in the chat. I'd be like, holy shit. Why is he watching? Go away. I would freak out though. Don't be mean to me. Oh, you're busting my vagina. Nah. I can't say stuff like that on this show. Gotta keep it PG-13. I guess that would be okay, right? It's technical. No idea. No idea. We don't drink wolf milk here. Wolf milk's for the weak. I don't know. Whatever. Are you scared? Okay, let me see what's up with the chat. I do gotta switch up this battery over here. Let's see. Let me change this music real quick before it drives me insane. Chill hop. Let's see what that plays. Go back to the chatto. Let's see. What was the last comments here? Let's see. Cobra, Defamini. Okay, the worship. Let's see. Mr. Self-Destruct or Rev says, yeah, the priest held up a golden cross to try to ward off Pinhead, but Pinhead is Old Testament. Yeah. How you been since I last saw you? Good, sir. Good. Trying to catch up on sleep. Been sleeping a lot. Been really thrown off since 4th of July because I had a good time. I did have one beer on 4th of July, which I don't drink very often. So, but I barbecued all second half of the evening kind of thing. And then this character is my character called Singe. and it's part of the Glitch story. He's one of Glitch's villains. What platform are you using, Omer? Platform like I'm PC based and Android based, and I'm using Restream at the moment for streaming YouTube. If that's what you're asking. If I'm not answering your question correctly, please specify exactly what you're talking about. Dude in the 1940s rocked acting stars. Dudes in the 1940s. Yeah, like what's his name? The guy who had that big mole on his from Motorhead. Was it Motorhead? He had that big mole. Yeah, all the dudes from the Ramones and yeah. Just made you look though. Just made you look, I guess. Yeah. You lost me there, RJ. Let's see. Rev says, "Have you been a psychopath? You have to be a psychopath to make comics, or a sociopath to make them." Nah, but an XL. I don't know. Lol. Maybe a good tip. Yeah, maybe. Oh, an incel? What is that what you mean? An incel? Yeah, maybe. Give him some cavities for the perfect girl. Well, he has a perfect girl because he was formerly a bodybuilder and cared about like looking really slim and sexy and trim and shit. So that's why he probably has good teeth, right? Good teeth for them. Yeah. What's up, Sheldon Martin? Yo, guys, anyone want to watch Jurassic Park yet? No, I haven't watched it. I want to watch it. I want to watch it. I haven't heard anything good, though. Nobody said anything. I haven't seen any videos. As a matter of fact, I think I saw a negative review of just like a thumbnail. And so I wasn't too keen on that because it's ScarJo, man. I love ScarJo. Even though she's getting kind of too old, but she's still sexy. So I like her. She's our generation, right? Generation X kind of thing. Let's see. Derek says, "Well, I'm having ice cream now, but I still join you after I finish if you send the link. I'm only in one group on X." Okay, Derek, I'll send it to you. Hold on. Sorry, I got distracted and went back to drawing. Derek, I'll just send it to you directly, sir. Copy message. Direct to Derek. Okay, you're in that group. If it's cool, Derek, I'm going to add you to the Hump Day group. If that's all right. Paste. Okay, I sent it to you. Derek has been messaged. All right, I added you to the Hump Day group, sir. Hope that's okay. See, Discord. Let's see. We got some new people open here. What does it say? What did it say? Scarlett is saying hello to John. Everybody's saying hello to Self-Destruct. Rev is on here now. Thank you, sir, for joining. Muchos for shadows. Dan Evans is here. Hello, Dan Evans. Yo. Everyone's saying hi. Excellent. Thanks, everybody who's joining. Thanks so much. And if you've done any fan art for Glitch, there's a folder there that says Glitch fan art. Currently, I've got Elliot Rodriguez did some Glitch fan art. Thank you, Elliot. Also, Matt Burke did some fan art. Montoya 76 is some fan art, and that's Bat Merc, aka Matt Burke. So I put their fan art in there. If I get a chance, I'll put other people's. But if you have some that you've made, please feel free to put it in the fan art folder. I'd appreciate it. And there's a glitch artwork by me in there, and so you can have references. There's a bunch of art I've put in there. Of course, there's general discussion. Feel free to talk about whatever you want, kind of thing. There's art and comics. I put a bunch of art in there. Oh, John Epple shared some art. Awesome. Loved it. Thank you, sir. Thanks for sharing, John. Monday Night Draws. I put a bunch of thumbnails in there. But if you have a follow-along artwork, or you're drawing along with us tonight, or whatever it is you're drawing, whether you're drawing what I'm drawing or drawing your own thing, you did it during while you were watching the show or enjoying the show, pop it in there, drop in your fan art or your artwork with your draw along. That'd be great, so I can see everybody's stuff. And that's for the Monday night. And then the same thing goes for the Hump Day show. If you watch that show, feel free to drop in any art you're making while watching that show, or if you're drawing along with us or whatever. We don't do themes on the Hump Day show. We just draw whatever we want. But the Monday night show, we stick to David Finch type stuff. But again, it's not themed. We don't have a specific theme. At some point, I would like to do like more popular characters on either show. And if anybody wanted to draw the same thing, that'd be cool. But yeah, we can maybe sell like the more popular stuff. Because at some point, I know the guys on the Hump Day show have talked about maybe doing like an art auction or selling off our stuff. And then also they've been talking about maybe doing a sketchbook, trying to put together a sketchbook. I know AKA Pad, he's going to try to put his own Hump Day show sketchbook and art book together at some point. But what he wants to do sounds a lot more complicated and more effort than I would put into it. Because he wants to like put in character bios and like who the creator was and his comments and thoughts on it. And that's cool and all, but it sounds like a lot of work. Oh, let's see. Reb says, "Oh, I didn't know Scarlett was in the park. I think I'll check it out soon." Yeah, ScarJo's in it. Yeah, she's the main chick. She's supposed to be the main character too, as far as I know. Let's see, grabbing a quick one, then I'll be there. Okay. Great. I only go till 8, so we only have an hour left, guys. Let's see. I'll be inking up Glitch tonight. Oh, awesome, Tank. I have your pencils that you posted on Twitter, and I saved those because I was going to print it out and ink it. Because I know you had said something about sending me the pencils so I could ink it. But if that's what you're inking up, that's fine. That's cool too. Let's see. Tank says, "Move over, Flash Gordon. We have a new and improved space hero. Call sign Orion." Hell yeah, sweet. Move over, Flash Gordon. We have a new and improved space hero call sign Orion on Fun My Comic. Oh yeah, go check it out. Definitely. Yeah, but if you're inking up that glitch piece, that's awesome, Tank. It's not, like I said, I have the pencils of it, and I've been meaning to share it up, but I'll be inking that. Unless you're gonna ink it, then no problem. That's cool too. And then that saves me from having to ink it. But let me switch out this camera because I have another camera that I record high quality, because this only does. I believe it does. It's supposed to be 1080p, but by the time it goes through the interwebs and all that, I think it's by the time it goes to YouTube, it's 720p, and then YouTube re-upscales it back to at least 1080p. And then after they take their magic that they do, the algorithm, it upscales. It can be upscaled to 4K, but whatever. I don't care. So I have another camera that I document all my stuff with, because I'm obsessed with documenting everything I do. It's like I can't. I mean, I can, right? I can draw and do stuff that's not. That I don't have to necessarily draw like on screen, but I tend to try to document everything I draw, no matter what. Now it's a habit I got into about 10 years ago, and it's kind of obnoxious. I kind of hate it, because sometimes I feel like, oh, I can't draw something just to draw something without documenting it. Like, I want to document it, and I'm just obsessed with documenting it, but I don't have to, right? I don't have to, but I want to. This part of the problem. I want to want to document everything I make because it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I love it. And I'm not all fancy schmancy. I'm using these are old cameras. I've got 2 of them. I basically got them for about $100. All I care about is that they did 1080p video. They're photo cameras, right? Everyone's getting into DSLRs or whatever. So these do 1080p, and they had little modular switch out lenses or whatever, which was cool, right? But I managed to find these for like $100. So I bought 2 at $100 a piece. And one of them came with the lens, so that was cool. One of them didn't, so the lens was another $30. But this red lens has gone out on me, and apparently that's a thing that I didn't know about till after I had these already for quite some time. But at some point, these lenses die. So thankfully, I have 2 of them that are the same 30. What is it? 10 to 30 focal length or whatever. And so I just swap them out between the 2. And I do have a third lens, but that one's like a 50, 100 or a 100 millimeter lens. So that one I have to be real far away to zoom in. Otherwise, it stays blurry, so it can't. The focal length is too long, so I can't really use that lens. But I might have to switch it out and do something. And then I do have another, like a third-party lens that doesn't have optical, like autofocusing, so I have to manually focus it. So I can use that one. So I might have to switch it out and just, I don't know, give this lens away to someone who knows how to fix them or something. Because I'd hate to just throw it away. It's nice glass, you know. And I think they do sell refurbished lenses. So even if I could get it refurbished, the lenses are only like $30. Anywhere between 30 to 50 to 100, just depends which lens it is. But for the most part, you can get these for $30. And I think there's a service out there, somebody who refurbishes these lenses for like 30, 40, $50. So it might be worth just getting it refurbished. Or just buy a new one and get the other one refurbished so I have a backup. That would be cool too. But I don't know, I got to look into it. I know there was somebody for a while offering some kind of refurbished service. But yeah, and I would like to get that lens refurbished. You're not just like buy another one, like I said. They're not that expensive. Unless they're like limited, because for a while there was a bunch of them on eBay, so everybody had them at like roughly $30. But you know, there was that one person who was hoping to get like $100 for them. So of course avoid those. But sometimes after all the $30 ones are gone, all you have is the $100 one. So that sucks. But I don't know, these J cameras, these Nikon Js, were very popular for a little bit, and they made a ton of them, so not too worried about it. And that's what I wanted, one that had slightly interchangeable lenses, so if I want to try something different, I could. But these are not full frame cameras either. These are like the half frames or even the quarter frame sensors. So that's why they're not like super popular, but they were like consumer popular for a little bit because they weren't so big. And that's what I like about them. They're not that big. Let's see, Tank says real quick before I move on to inking again here. I want to do the official inks on that glitch. Okay, yeah, okay. No problem, sir. No problem. I know you were out of commission for a while, so if you're in the back room by chance, if anybody's in the back room, let me know on the regular chat so I can look up, because I haven't been looking on the back room. That way I don't miss you. So I don't miss you. Yeah, I would hate to be a writer in this space unless I had like good money and like maybe $20,000-$30,000 set aside so I can get the comic book so when it made. And I can see the benefit of being a writer. Like if you have a lot of stories to tell and you could just bang them out, kind of like a Frank Miller or something, or like even a Mark Millar or like even a Alan Moore, right? Or even what's his name, Robert Kirkman. You get so much more done by having multiple people work on your stuff, but you got to pay them. You got to have that cash flow. And everything though that I've created or want to make, I've never seen another artist in my head doing that work, which kind of sucks because like I guess if I had moved a little faster, I could have maybe had a bunch of people finish a lot more stuff sooner than later if I had planned it right. I mean, I can't do it now, but could have got started a lot younger. I wasn't such an egotistical a-hole. Because I want to do it all myself. Claim all the glory. There's no glory. There's no glory. You're not Jim Lee. You're not David Finch. Get it out of your head. Stupid fool. You're nobody. Nobody. Anybody can get on YouTube and be a YouTuber. A faux tuber. YouTube's not a real job. Go get a job. Oh man, too funny. Go get a job, user. Contribute to society. Nobody wants to be friends with a YouTuber. Those YouTubers are users. Oh goodness. Yeah, I think the biggest problem with this whole YouTube thing is you kind of have to be an interesting person, kind of. And I don't find myself that interesting. But some people like watching other people's lives, no matter how mundane they are. There's so much dumb content out there in the world that like things that you wouldn't think people would watch, like people cleaning their house and stuff. Those people love watching those videos, maybe because it makes them feel better from all their own hoarding, or it makes them feel better to see someone being able to clean their own stuff, or get down and dirty in the dirt with their stuff. Yeah, so there's so many niches. It's so weird what people find fascinating. And I guess since we think like the human condition itself is so mundane that when we see somebody else do the mundane that we do, like throwing away your own trash, and we see another person do it in real life or on the internet or whatever, we're maybe it's not such a uniquely individual thing and that nobody else notices or appreciates, but when you see it on the internet you kind of get an appreciation for it. I think somebody's a bad wrong. Let me see. Apparently the site won't load. Oh, sorry, Tank. It depends how. If let me try sending the link again. I'll put just the link on its own. Yeah, Restream, sometimes it doesn't like people. I don't know, it's not always friendly. So let me try the link again. Copy it, and it'll just be the link this time. Let's see. RJ says, Ray Bradbury predicted this predicated social media. Yeah, are you talking about Fahrenheit, what was it called? Fahrenheit, I want to say 9/11, but that's not what it was. Fahrenheit 451? Was it in that book? I love Ray Bradbury. He's great. I'll send it to you directly, Tank. Tank Pareto. Here's a direct link. Let's see if it works. Yeah, if it doesn't work, it's Restream. Restream hates people. So if it doesn't work, sorry, buddy. Same thing for Derek, and I appreciate you guys trying to come on. But yeah, it's not me. It's not because I don't want you here. It's because Restream sucks sometimes. It doesn't let people. I don't know. It depends on the setup. Yeah, 451. Yeah, didn't wasn't 1984 kind of have similar predictions of this kind of stuff? And the same thing with like THX 1138. When you watch the monitors and like whenever they see programs on that they show for them to watch, it's very bizarre and exactly kind of like they're watching security footage. Like yeah, it's yeah, all that stuff is fascinating. Well, let's see, we got someone in the back. Who could it be? It looks like Tank Ferretto. What's up, Tank? Can you hear me? We've got about 40 minutes just to fly. There we are. I can't hear you, Tank. I'm not sure if it's your audio or what. Everything's good on my end over here that I see for your audio.
Okay, there we go. I had my mic muted on my soundboard.
There he goes.
What's up, man?
Okay. Good to have you, buddy. Nice to see you.
Good to be here. Thank you for having me.
Glad to see you're doing better. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting there. I'm just gonna practice some.
Well, I mean, you're back to streaming, so you must be feeling better.
Yeah, I'm feeling up to that. You know, I have to hide this. That's top secret.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna practice some David Finch techniques that I saw. So I figured that was appropriate.
Awesome. Yeah.
Get in on the grift, baby.
Get in on the grift.
That's right.
Get some
grifting.
So if that link worked for you, let me send the link again to Derek just in case.
Yeah, I think it was just the wrong. Oh my goodness.
Oh, it didn't even put the link. Oh, okay. Let me try it again.
Really?
In case anybody else wanted to jump on, just drop the link like that.
Okay. Me. Really?
Yeah, I don't know what happened. Sorry, guys. So I resent the link, so in case anybody want to jump on. Let's see. RJ says, hot take. I think 1984 wasn't that creative because it basically describes a futuristic Soviet Union. Now, you're talking about the book or the movie? I love both of them. I thought they were so great. But yes, you're absolutely right. It was trying to describe a futuristic Soviet Union. Yeah, I can see that. Totally see that. But I love both the book and the movie. They were great. But yeah, mind expanding kind of stuff. And I believe they're still books that are read in high school. So for the most part, and they read a lot of modern day crap, but you know that's has a bunch of woke junk in it. But they read good stuff too. They still read classics. Those are classics for a reason. For a while, like they were reading Twilight and crap. Like what? Why? Yeah, okay, one or two, but like not as a whole yearly thing, you know. And I can't believe for a while there, like what is it, Huckleberry Finn and what's the other one? They were banned because of the N-word in them. Like those are pieces of Americana. Yeah, just explain what. Just explain it, like the racism back in the 1800s or early 1900s. You don't have to ban them. You can still be socially vigilant about it, right? I mean, geez.
Well,
and it's like trying to rewrite history, like that never happened.
Yeah.
That's
exactly it right there.
Like, no, this stuff did happen. This is the way people talk. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And it's okay to be appalled by it.
And these are great works of fiction. Yes, it's okay. Yes, exactly. That, and you should be. But no, this is how people talked back then. This is the writing of the time.
Yeah. All right.
And the same thing with Aunt Jemima on my pancake syrup. What the flip? Keep her back on there. Put her back on there. Make her a proud black woman instead of putting her
That's right.
down or whatever you think you're doing. People love Aunt Jemima. Jeez. I want my pancake being syruped up by Aunt Jemima. And I love those commercials. Remember when they would animate the bottle and she'd laugh and say, "La, la, la, la," whatever, and she was all syrupy? I was like, this classic. I never saw that as racism either. Oh no, that's syrup. It's an animated syrup bottle. Come on. Not making fun of black people or anything. I didn't think it was. And if you're thinking that, you're just thinking about it too hard.
Yeah, maybe the problem's not the bottle. Maybe the problem is you. There we go. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I would say so. And it's like on the Fritos, we had the Frito Bandito, right? On the label, it's that circle, and he's a little Mexican kid with his tongue sticking out. Like, there's no problem with that either. How is that racist? It's an icon. It's symbolism. I mean, does everybody think little Mexican boys look like that or something? As a Mexican kid, I never saw it as a bad thing. It's like it's iconography. So funny.
I thought it was.
Says,
Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. I was waiting for you.
Oh, I was gonna say I thought it was funny how the Latino community rallied to get Speedy Gonzalez reinstated.
Oh yeah, it's classic. He was representative to some extent. It was better to have him than nothing. And he was a classic character. He's beloved by millions. Like,
right.
Get out of here. RJ says, I don't see the link. Do you want the link, RJ? I'll send you the link if you want it. See, people don't learn from history without learning history. Yeah, stop banning it. Yes. Let's see, a lot of people, they took off brands. They were real people, so according to the wokies, erasing people is... Yes, like, why would you... Yes, these were real people, at least. They got some fame, became part of history, actual history that everybody shared and enjoyed. But it turns out anti-racism is racist. Yes.
Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah. Let me see. RJ, you want the link? I'll send you the link if you want to come hang out. That's fine. Yeah, I don't think you're in any of these groups in Omer. RJ. I don't even know if I'm following you on Twitter. So I'm pretty sure I do. I've seen the call sign Orion post. I know I've reposted it. Maybe I saw it from Luke Stone. So. Where art thou, RJ?
So right now, the exercise that I'm doing that I watched a David Finch video is the alternating your curves on your lines. So if you do, like, say, concave, the next one should be convex, right? And so it's a little, and it really does kind of make it pop. So I'm just, it's also what was it? It's called the line of beauty, but it does kind of make it pop. I'm kind of exaggerating.
The line of beauty.
That's right.
Ooh, what's up, Derek? Welcome to the show.
Hey guys, how you doing?
What is going on?
We have you here. Good.
Good to see you guys, man.
It's a party.
Good to see
Yeah.
you.
Is
like
my
I
fan
said.
too loud? I gotta ask that. Is that too loud in the back?
Mm-mm.
Oh, good.
I-
Okay.
I can't hear it over the music.
Nice.
See?
That's the way it
Although I do
works.
turn down the music a little bit because
Yeah.
it's louder on YouTube than it is
Okay.
for us. Sorry about that, YouTube peeps.
No, they need no eardrums.
Uh,
They're overrated.
Yeah.
yes.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So I'm kind of like
Are you
going at this a
digital
little more
Derek?
exaggerated. Sorry.
I'm sorry. What'd you say?
I was asking Derek if you're digital.
Yeah, I'm digital, man. I don't do this all the time, but right now I'm working
I
on a
do.
commission, so I am digital right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say you could share a
Yeah, you can
virtual
see-
screen
I mean-
on Restream if you wanted to share that. If you wanted to share, let me know
Oh,
and I'll
really?
pull it up or switch your. Yeah, you can bring up your screen. Unless you want us to look at your
Just on a
view
share screen, is that what I do?
time, that's okay too. Yes, sir.
Well, I can do it.
Yes.
I'll just hit it right here.
I'm new to this one.
What's up,
I'm used
James?
to StreamYard.
Yeah.
Hey, how's it going? Thanks for having me. How
Yeah,
do
Hey.
Don't whip your
What's up?
thing out,
RJ?
guys. Perfectly. I'd like to keep the channel.
excuse me while I whip
Trust
this
me.
out?
Hey, RJ, how's it going,
I'm
man?
not gonna
Yeah, you
rock out with your wang out.
know.
Like I want to sell comic books, guys.
So I hit
Not
the
my
share
only
screen.
Okay.
I can't figure out how to put an
There
avatar
it is.
on here. Oh, there we go. The avatar, perfect.
There we go.
Let's get my avatar up. Do we want?
I don't know. Do you have to take up the whole screen there, Derek? God.
I'm gonna put a
I'm
Ryan
not
up there.
I know you're not. I know you're not. There, we can all be there. There we go.
Oh, cool. That's cool. I mean, you can take me
Yeah, we're all
out
here.
and just have my drawing up there. I'm cool with that.
Okay.
That's up to you. Man.
That's fine.
Boom.
Just you might have to turn on your mic, so I don't know if we'll hear you or not, because your share screen doesn't have a mic. Yeah, we'll just leave it like that. That way you can
Okay.
talk. Otherwise,
Okay,
your
can-
mic will be off. No big deal. It's fine.
Oh, okay. Okay. Cool.
No worries. RJ, did you want to share something or show something off?
No, I just thought I'd join
Let
the
me know
chat
if you
with you guys. It's been kind of fun
RJ.
lurking in your chat. So, you know, I don't really
Yeah,
draw.
sure, no problem. Yeah, I hear you.
Loose Stone is all my
But
drawing.
if you want to share some of your artwork from your comic,
Yeah, sure. Let me
whatever. Just throwing it out there.
sorry, I'm new to this one. Let me see if I can pop in some stuff I got here. I'm just gonna boomer it up for a second.
I don't do a
Heck yeah,
whole lot
no,
of
dude,
shit
I
like I
love-
said on this stream, but if you want to share some art, we can look at. We'll check it out
Nice.
on the Hump Day show. If you want to come on, we'll show the hell out of your stuff if you want.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
And I do bring up campaigns randomly over there. Yeah,
Yeah, that'd be great.
I'll put you in that room, so if you want to jump on and if we got space, you can. You're more than welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
Pretty good turnout. We're not as big as the Don Dump yet, but we're getting there.
Nice.
Have you heard of the Don Dump? Weren't you on Don's channel already, RJ? Or not yet? Did we lose RJ?
Eaten by wildebeests.
Wildebeest.
Yeah.
Woo.
The internet trolls got him. Got him.
That's of the line. It's terrible.
Oh, I think he's back. I heard a bloop.
Oh,
Sorry, lost you there. Trying to figure out how to present.
That's okay. You just go to the little plus screen in the middle, push that, and you can share a screen, or if you want to share like file images, go to the plus sign and go to image.
I'm on my
Bottom,
phone, so
it says-
I don't
it has
think
a
I'm
plus
seeing
sign
the
next
same
to the little
thing.
man. Oh yeah, it's harder on your phone. Wow, I'm surprised you connect. Sometimes Restream does not like phones. But if you have like a newer iPhone, you should be fine.
Yeah, that's what I have. I got the new iPhone.
Well,
My
Yeah.
condolences.
yeah, Restream really loves iPhones. Really loves iPhones. They're really snooty.
Well, yeah, I tried presenting, and then
Yeah,
it took
well,
me
they
to
like
my
new-
Google Drive, and then it made me leave.
It's cool, man. If you can't, you don't have to just hang out and chit chat with us. That's fine.
Well, there's a link down in the chat for Call Sign Orion. Everybody should go check it out. I'm a big fan of space opera, so
He got kicked
and I'm a big
again.
fan of Luke
So-
Stone.
I gotta stop doing that. I keep going to present, and then it takes me to like my Google Drive, but then it takes me out of the stream. So I'm not sure what to do about that.
No worries. At the end, I'll bring up your campaign real quick for a little bit. Like I
Cool,
said,
yeah,
I
thank
try
you.
not to show too much on this particular stream. No particular
all good.
reason. It's just not that kind of a show kind of thing.
I just thought I'd
Since you're on
came
here
in
on the
and-
show, I'll bring it up.
Well, I just thought I'd come and
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I
shoot,
appreciate
chew the
that,
fat with you guys.
man. Yeah. that's
Family
cool.
friendly
Yeah,
show, so I'll say
absolutely.
chew the fat.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Because we don't shoot feces here.
That's right.
Yeah.
We don't do that. That'd be gross.
What's your feces, Mom? What's your feces?
What's up, face? It's Dodo, son. It's Dodo. It's Popo Dodo.
Oh shoot! Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I try to stay PG-13, so I do drop a poo word every once in a while. Unfortunately, I try not to. You know, because I'm trying to grift over David Finch's audience, right?
Right, right.
He's
He's not into poo poo, is he?
I want to get sponsored by
Popo.
Disney, guys. What's that?
A Dodo.
Yeah, we were talking about dystopian stuff. So, like, Call Sign Orion is kind of a dystopian thing, like 1984 and Fahrenheit 451. It's kind of more like Brave New World than anything else, though. So my basic pitch
Oh, man.
is that it's kind of like Brave New World and
Yeah,
Starship
I've heard you say
Troopers, that kind of dystopia, but with a little Battlestar
Right.
Galactica thrown in because there's a
Right.
lot of action, space battle stuff. So that's kind of the general vibe of it.
Right.
So I could talk about dystopian sci-fi all day long.
Sounds like a lot of fun. Yeah, I loved Fahrenheit 451 as a kid. Like, I think I have like 3 different copies of it just because I loved the book that damn much. And it
Mhm.
had different covers, and I was just like, you know what? I'll for $10 I'll get this one. For $15 I'll get this one. As long as they were under like $20, I would just I swear I have like 2 or 3 different copies. And I'm like, oh, if I ever see someone that really likes reading, I'll give them a copy of this, just because it's such a good book. Of course, I
Yeah,
don't
like-
remember any of it off the top of my head since I read it. Haven't read it in forever.
Yeah,
But
it goes that way.
I know I've read that book at least 3 times.
Yeah, that was like one of my favorite books I read in high school.
In 1984, I read that book at least twice.
Yeah, that was an interesting one.
Never read that.
Kind of a downer.
Sorry, go ahead.
Well, 1984 is interesting. Kind of a downer,
Yeah. Yeah, it's depressing.
though. Yeah. Fahrenheit 451, that was like one of my favorite
Never
books
read
in high
it.
school. Fahrenheit 451?
Really? You never read 451?
I haven't read that either.
You're missing
really?
out,
Great
buddy.
books.
Oh,
Yeah, Ray Bradbury
that
back in the
one-
50s.
That one too.
Ray Bradbury kind of predicts social media, car chases on TV. Like none of that was going on yet.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
that's cool.
yeah. He just kind of predicted how social behavior would
Yeah,
kind of
it's
turn
not-
on us one day.
Yeah,
Social
it's
media
nuts
is
how Ray Bradbury was. Go ahead. We're talking over each other a little bit because there's a delay. No problem, bro. Just go
Oh,
ahead.
I'm sorry. No, what I was going to say was social media
No, you're
seems to be
good.
just
It's
driving
insane.
so much nasty. Go for it. Is there that much delay, really?
Yeah.
Dang.
I'm entertained.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3.
4, 5,
No, you go.
6.
Yeah, Restream always has like a it has like a 5 to 10 second delay. Restream. I don't know if it's me or the Restream itself. I've always had a delay on Restream.
Someone was going to talk about.
But please
451 or
feel free
something.
to speak over each other. Yeah, just go ahead and say what you want to say.
Well,
Eventually, someone else will stop talking.
I'll let you guys do it, man. I'm not to talk that much. I'm just here to draw. So I'm good.
I'm waiting for RJ to regale us with his linguistic prowess. Using big words.
Yeah, I'm not that good. Mike Barron was like on a stream earlier today, and like he recited like poetry. Like he's a funny guy. Like I'm not that good. Just to like fill the time, just to fill the gap of silence.
And you call yourself a writer?
I know. Pathetic. Pathetic.
Call yourself a writer?
Mike did read the first draft of
Well,
Call
tell us
Sign
about
because he edited the book, and he said it's better than
yeah, I remember you used to hang out with him at a coffee shop.
Yeah, that's right. And he said it's better than the bleep that Marvel and DC
What a
are publishing, but you could be better than that.
A
Yeah,
popo dodo.
Yeah.
that's right. The bleep.
Yeah.
Boy, I tell you, them Marvel comics, they're fecal-rific.
You know, I have anti-racism.
How about
in my
that
book, too.
Ironheart over on that Disney Plus? Say again?
I have
Hate it.
I have anti-racism in my book too.
Oh, good.
Good. Well, the irony is, it's so far in the future. It's 1,000 years in the future. So people who live like Earth has basically become like the UN basically becomes a global government and then becomes like a global Soviet Union, and they just call themselves the Union, and then they become a galactic expansionist power, and they have their own, propaganda, kind of like, the Soviet Union, kind of like in 1984, they have Newspeak. It's sort of like the doctrine of like how to live.
Yeah.
They call it harmonious living. And people who live away from Earth, who live on other inhabited planets. So like the thing with the Union is like Trotskyism
Are they the
in the
brown
Soviet
coats?
Union. What's that?
Are they the brown coats, aka Firefly?
A little bit,
Firefly?
Yeah, kind of like that. So, like in real life in the Soviet Union, Trotsky wanted to keep people separated, like just enough to not be like fully united, and so there'd always be revolution and conflict that the government would always have to step in and solve. And that's kind of how the Union operates. So they keep people basically segregated in zones or continents. So they call different continents on Earth zones. And on other planets that people have inhabited, the brown coats, you could say, they don't have any of that, and they've just basically fully integrated. And like race is kind of like a thing of the past. They think of race as like species, like the human race is their species, and that's their race. And like people are just mixing all over the place, so they don't really have any of that separation. And the Union still has the nerve to call the brown coat people racist because they consider them one race who doesn't like all the other races. But to them, the brown coats, they're like, no, the Union's racist because they keep people separate. So there you go. There's my
Funny
little
how you kind of
anti-racism
swapped
illustration.
like the idea of the Union as a Russian propaganda tool, when like the Union is often referred to like in the U.S. as a positive thing,
Yeah, well, even in American history, we had the Articles
make
of
sense?
Confederation before the U.S. Constitution, and it was believed by like
Right.
Thomas Jefferson and the Anti-Federalists that a strong federal government would eventually become, like the monarchy and turn on the nation. And I think they weren't fully wrong. I think they're both great documents. Don't get me wrong. I do love the Constitution, but I think the Anti-Federalists weren't completely off. And it's really more than to make a statement about any particular government, is to say like this is what could go wrong. So more than anything else, they're like the Soviet Union,
Right,
the
right,
Union
right.
in that sense. But it's also like this is a cautionary tale of what could go off the rails.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
That's good, fun sci-fi.
Yeah, I think it is. Thank you.
I am a sci-fi guy.
Yeah, you should go join
It's-
the Comicsgate Commandos over there and get all buddy with your little commie buddy. What's his name? Phenomenal.
Phenomenova?
Not Phenomenova.
Oh, not
What's
him.
his name? No, I'm talking about not Vaughn.
Yeah, because Vaughn's
Yeah, I can't
Phenomenova.
remember. I don't know. He's all into that Russian speak. Yeah, Vaughn's Phenomenova, but
It's not Kami Mark,
little
is it?
blonde boy. What's his name?
Tommy
He's
Mark? Is
Kami.
that who you mean?
No, not Kami Mark.
I thought Tommy Mark.
No,
Oh.
no.
Blonde
You
guy,
say
you said?
Tommy and it kind of just fits. Yeah.
I know, right?
Yeah. No, he's over there. He does the Comics Commando show.
I'm not familiar with. I've heard of it.
Comics
I'm
Gate
still
Commando,
discovering a
CG
lot of
Commando.
channels.
Anyways, I'm just teasing him because he's all into Russian propaganda.
Okay.
I tease him about it all the time.
Yeah, I'll have to find that
He's a
guy.
cool kid though.
Comicsgate Commandos.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah.
You ever watch
Frederick.
Justified?
Frederick is over there on that show. Yeah, the FX show.
Yeah, Crowder's Commandos,
be
the
on
bad
FX.
guys. Or no, what'd they call him?
Crowder's.
Yeah, Boyd Crowder was the bad guy. It was Crowder's Commandos was his
The
group.
the regulators.
Yeah, they're all skinheads though.
That's from Young Guns, I think.
Ah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Justified. That's what's his name? Boba Fett, right? The guy who played Boba Fett.
No, you're thinking of Narcos, I think.
Justified.
Yeah, Justified's in Kentucky.
Justified
About a
was
U.S.
it?
Marshal.
Wasn't it a Western?
No, it's like a modern day Western, but it's like present day, and he's in Kentucky, and he's a U.S. Marshal.
Yeah, but it's the guy who played fake Boba Fett. He was the marshal of the town. with
Mando.
Boba Fett's armor.
No,
that the
different guy.
lead
He
guy?
wasn't Mando. Oh, the Marshal of the town. Oh, I know the one you mean.
Timothy
Boba Fett.
Oliphant.
Sorry. Totally.
Timothy
Yeah, I
Oliphant.
totally forgot
Yeah.
about that episode. Yeah, he wasn't.
Yeah.
Mando. That's right. Dang, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had Boba Fett's armor.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right.
He stole it. That's right.
Yeah. I do have a character in Call
Well,
Sign
he bought it off
Orion.
the Jawas.
Did he? Yeah.
Timothy
I-
Oplant. That's
Timothy Oliphant.
Like sounds like
Yeah.
elephant. It's like how the British say elephant. Oliphant.
Oh, I call
Yeah,
him
but-
Oplant. Oplant. Yeah, it's Oplant.
Plant.
Only,
I do have-
only fans.
Timothy OnlyFans. That's
Oh,
his
man.
name.
That took a turn.
Yeah,
I do have a character in Call Sign
Yeah, I
Orion
like him.
who
He's a good
someone
actor.
said has like Raylan Givens vibes, like Timothy Oliphant's character. So
oh, that would be a fascinating study to see how like the effects of like that social media side of things, how they go, how that moves along through the future of like the OnlyFans, you know,
The
that
OnlyFans.
product of society. Like, how does that? Like, how could someone? Like, how would you push that along to see how it would follow through out in the future? You know, that'd be fascinating, like social study, I think.
have you seen Demolition Man?
Joy Feelings.
Yeah, exactly. Joy Feelings. Yeah, it's like no one
Oh,
can
and-
legally make
and then
physical
you get-
contact, and then they have the virtual reality.
You mean exchanging fluids?
Yeah,
Disgusting.
exactly.
Oh, and
It'll
then-
be like that.
then you think about Blade Runner 24. What is it called? 2039?
2049. Yeah, 2049.
I don't remember. Yeah, how they have the Joy bots or the Joy holograms.
Mm,
Mhm.
Yeah,
That's one way to think about it. Yeah, bizarre.
we're probably heading there.
I mean, if Japan has their
Simpware.
way, they'll be making those bots, those robots, in no time.
Yeah.
The end of the human race.
We kind of knew that they were going to be the ones to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
It was either them or South Korea. I mean,
Hawaii. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll just live on as replicants, though, right? I mean,
mhm.
the replicants will start to replicate. They will be us,
Robots.
we will be them,
The
aka
whole lot.
Battlestar Galactica.
Mhm,
Oh,
mhm,
right,
mhm. This
yeah.
is how you get Cylons.
I'm a big fan of humanity only,
Well, we
though.
become
Like, I
Cylons,
don't think
Cylons become
Cylons would have
us.
souls.
No droids like Star Wars.
Well,
Yeah.
that's what they end up trying to say at the end of Battlestar. Do they get souls? Are they us? Are we them? Right? Because they find
Right.
Earth again, and then it's in the past, and then you go to modern day society, which is us. Right. So do we have souls? Right.
They don't
what they're
answer
trying
the
to say in
question
Battlestar,
either.
Right?
Yeah.
Right. They
Yeah,
don't. answer
Battlestar got
it.
weird at the end.
Yeah, it got very lost.
Yeah, it was kind of hard to track everything they were trying to say. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It felt like a different show.
I really
Yeah,
like
they-
the first two seasons. Like when I say Call Center Ryan's like Battlestar Galactica, it's more like the first two seasons of the remake. That's what I'm mainly aiming at.
Oh, that's nice. I like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I
the
love
first
Battlestar. I loved
season-
all of it, but you're right. The first couple of seasons were really tightly packed, and everything kind of made sense. And then things starts going real haywire with all the different factions and the Doctor and the chick and the Cylons and the humans and who's what? What?
Yeah, it got weird when they went
It's
to
such
that planet,
wacky.
New Caprica, I think they called it. And
Yeah.
the first two seasons were great because you
I
had the
wish, but
initial
there's
Cylon War, and then the second season was more about Pegasus and the dogfighting and the squadrons, you know, and just being fighter pilots basically. And I like that part of it.
Right. What's up, Peter? aka DeLuca in the house. He says, "Nice. Tank is in the house. Yes, Tank is here. Golden
What
Dice
is
Fantasy.
up?
Oh. Tank.
AKA
The man with
Cat.
the Dice says, "Thanks everybody for being here. We got about 10 minutes. We can go a little longer if y'all want. An extra 10, 15 minutes.
That's good timing for me because I've got dinner in the oven, so I gotta leave in about 10 minutes.
You and your eating food.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Disgusting.
Disgusting. It's lasagna, if you had to know. Now you're gonna want
that
some.
sounds good.
I retract my previous statement then.
It's funny. I just ate some Olive Garden. It must be Italian out there tonight.
Ooh,
There we go. Yeah, it's Italian night. Italian Monday.
You got me a chicken carbonara. Chicken. Yeah. And
Nice.
initially I was gonna make homemade spaghetti, but I think I'll make spaghetti mañana tomorrow.
Mm.
I just had a banana split.
We're
for
we're
dessert.
bilingual on this stream.
Muy
Ooh,
bien.
banana splits. Nice.
Yeah, man.
Muy
That's why I had to
delicioso,
go
sí.
away for a minute.
Yeah. Yeah, I read your comment. And that makes me think I might get some Rocky Road. I got some Rocky Road in the fridge after this.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah, I've got a Neapolitan ice cream sandwich, I think is dessert.
Very nice.
Nice.
It's
I want to thank
serious with
everybody
ice
who's
cream, man.
jumping in on the Discord. Thank you so much.
Can't
Got
mess
some
around with
people
ice cream.
jumping over on the Discord. Muchísimas gracias. Thank you.
Heck yeah, man. You know how it is.
Now, are you gonna make up languages for your space opera there, like Rini, and then put it all on your website?
Well, I was thinking that like I do have like a alien species. They're kind of like the elves, and they would have their own language. Um, but yeah, I haven't got too far into like other human cultures having different languages, especially since
Mhm.
they come from like a global government
Yeah.
initially. They want uniformity and all that.
Now, are you a fan of the Foundation series? And have you been
Oh
watching that
yeah,
show and reading? Have you read those books by Asimov?
I've read the
And
books.
also, did you watch Dune Prophecies? You've
I've
read the books. Oh,
read
that's awesome,
the
dude.
books
He's
of
like so
Foundation
far
and
in the
Dune.
future. I don't know how he thought of that shit.
Yeah, they're great. I haven't
He's so
seen Dune
far in the future.
Prophecy,
It's
seen
like,
the
how
Dune
did...
movies. I haven't watched Foundation. I've heard mixed things. I kind of want to watch it now because I heard a couple people recently say it was good. Before I only heard it was bad.
This is the first time I'm hearing of. There's a Foundation TV show.
Yeah, I didn't know this either.
Yeah, on Apple Plus.
I've never heard of
And it's good, except the chick kind of sucks and she gets annoying after a while. But like
I did
everything
hear
else in the
that.
show
Someone
is
said that.
really good. Like the technology, the androids, the mechs, the sets, the suits, like the baby batter regeneration pod things, the genetic engineering. It's all freaking phenomenal. Like it's so good. It's so good. Like the
I want
envisioning
to
of the
check that
future
out.
and like
Yeah, I'll have
science
to check that
fiction
out.
in Foundation is phenomenal. Except the black chick gets annoying. I do like her character, and I know she's not like originally in the book, from what I understand. But she might be right because she might be the granddaughter. I'm not exactly
Hmm.
sure because there's lots of big time jumps because of
Yeah.
stasis pods,
Was I
which
talking
is
to you about
fascinating
this
to
on
me
Rex
because it's
channel?
like a bunch of alien stuff. I think so. I think we were talking about it. Yeah,
Okay.
briefly.
I do
Yeah,
remember the
yeah, it was me and
granddaughter
you.
being super powerful,
Yeah,
but we're not sure if that's her or not, I guess. I have to watch it.
right. Yeah, well, because she's like kind of telepathic, futury, because she can tap into like the universe and see the code or whatever of the universe. Is that her?
Hmm.
Is that the granddaughter?
That does sound like the granddaughter, yeah. In the books, that's how she is.
Yeah.
Okay, so she must be the actual granddaughter then. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure she's the granddaughter then.
All right,
And
cool.
what's the name of the grandfather for the code and the
Selden, Harry Selden.
Selden? He's such a good character, man. I love that guy. The guy who plays him too is an awesome actor. Yeah.
And what's he in? What else is he? I've seen him before. I saw his face on like a trailer or something.
It's, Selden he's been in a bunch of stuff. Here, I'll look him up real quick for you. Oh goodness, give me the Foundation. Now, one of the problems I have like with Dune Prophecies is I really like that guy from he was in Vikings, Travis Fimmel.
Mm, yeah.
Fimmel? He's really good, but everything he touches gets canceled because it's too far ahead in its thinking that it takes a while for people to catch up to it and really like it. Everything he does is far out there, like he was on that show Raised by Wolves, and that show is just like the Foundation and just like Dune Prophecies. It's far out there, right? It's thinking these big concepts. You've got androids and humanoids, and it's all related to the aliens and the Blade Runner universe too, because it's produced by Ridley Scott. And oh man, Raised by Wolves is awesome. If you get a chance to watch it, you may not like it, but it's
I gotta check it out.
So Jared Harris is the guy that plays Harry Selden, and he's been in a lot of stuff. Sherlock Holmes, he plays Sherlock's main nemesis. What's his name? Moriarty.
Moriarty.
He was in Chernobyl. He plays the
Oh,
main
I like him.
scientist in Chernobyl.
Mm-hmm.
He's the main lead in Terror. Let's see what other movies. So the Sherlock Holmes I'm talking about is the ones with Iron Man. What's his name?
Benedict.
Robert Downey Jr. Yeah, I do remember him in that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought it was the one with Benedict.
He's in the Morbius. He's one of the bad guys in Morbius. Brave Dark, Mad Men. He was in Mad Men.
Oh yeah, he was an English guy in Mad Men, wasn't he?
Chernobyl. Yeah, in Chernobyl, he's the main scientist guy.
Yeah, he did a good job.
But I'm trying to see. Apparently he was in Last of Mohicans. I didn't remember that. That's an old one. Yeah, he's been in so many stuff. The Expanse. Did you watch The Expanse? He's in that.
I did. Yeah.
Lost in Space. I forget who he plays in Lost in Space, but he's in that too. Robert the Bruce, the man from U.N.C.L.E. I'm trying to pick popular things that you might have seen. Yeah, he's in a bunch
guys,
of stuff.
it's about time for me to jump out.
Once you see him, you're like, okay, I remember. All right, buddy. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you.
Thanks for having me.
Hey, it was good talking to you,
All
man.
right,
See
see
you
you
later.
later.
man.
See ya.
Yeah. Well, let's see. We got some more comments here. Let's see. Yes, we have to Soleil one of each show. Each shoot. Okay. Yes, we do have 2 souls. 1 on each shoe. Oh, okay, gotcha. Rocky Road. You know, right? Yes, I'd be willing to share if you were here. Yeah, I'd share my Rocky Road with you, buddy, any day.
It is how you say "budumtis."
Okay, well, now that we've gotten rid of the writer,
Disgusting.
I'm kidding. Those writers. You just try to take advantage of what's out of your time.
That's right.
You never want to pay me what I'm worth, you writers.
That's right.
He's like, but I'm Rob Liefeld. I paint real good. I paint till it hurts.
Then I'll slap the taco out of your mouth.
Oh. That's my taco, bitch. Sorry. I dropped the B word.
That's all right. An occasional minor profanity does fall under the purview of PG-13.
Right. We can have 1 or 2. Or is it, would they allow three poop words, right? And one F-bomb?
Yeah, it's based. The rule of thumb is just don't get carried away, and only 1 F-bomb, but not in the context that it actually means.
Right. It has to be in a parody or humorous context.
Yeah, you can't. You could
Or
say
like
fornicate you, but you could not say those animals were fornicating.
Right.
Wow.
And it has to be kind of an obscure thing, right? Like it's just like out of nowhere, like it's so out of place too. Like
like
Golden Dice says Mobius, more BS. Oh, hey-oh. That was funny, dude.
Yeah, yes, Johnny.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Ha ha! So I introduced.
I'm so delayed, I don't know when I can actually talk.
Right. Yeah, no, I dig it. I introduced my kids to
if
Big
you all
Trouble
start talking, I just stop. So go ahead.
in Little China, and
Nice.
my son turns to me and asks, "So where's number 2? Where's the sequel?"
That's
Oh, man.
awesome.
And I was like, boy,
Yeah.
I've got some disappointing news for you.
Wouldn't we
Yeah.
all like to know?
Yeah, and then I joked that, well, actually, the sequel is Escape from New York. Because after that whole mess up
Oh,
in
that was a good
Chinatown,
one.
he had to change his name to Snake Plissken and became an outlaw and a mercenary. So when that 8-foot tall guy has got you
That's
pinned up
nice,
against the
too.
wall by your neck, and he asks you if you paid your dues, you tell him what Jack Burton always says. You look him dead in the eye and say, "Have I paid my dues?" "Yes, sir. The check's in the mail."
And then you introduce him to Don because he has Kurt Russell's voice. You say,
That's
here's
right.
your part 2 and part 3 and part 4.
That's right. And then Snake Plissken was so effective and so awesome they cloned him for Soldier.
Right. And we have part 5. And
That's
part
right.
2, 3, and 4 of Escape from New York and Escape from LA and Escape from Las Vegas. Well, there's 3 of them, right? I don't know. One's Escape from New York.
There's Escape from New York and
2,
Escape
then
from
it's-
Los
isn't it
Angeles, and
Escape
that's
from
it. Yeah, Escape from LA, Escape from New York.
Oh,
and
really? I
Escape
thought
from
there was a
LA.
part 2 to the New York one.
No. They did a director's cut.
Now, did your kids watch Scorcher 1, 2, 3, and 4? And then Scorcher
No.
5, Hell Freezes Over?
No,
With,
I
Ben Stiller?
don't even know these movies.
It's because they're the fake ones from Tropic Thunder at the very beginning.
Oh yeah,
You remember? Scorcher.
That's right, Scorcher.
3. And the man who brought you Scorcher 4. Scorcher 5, Hell Freezes Over. And then you have the one with oh my god, what's his name? Spider-Man, original Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire and
Oh yeah,
Robert Downey Jr. when they're,
where they're the
nunnery or they're priests or whatever.
yeah, they're friars.
Oh, God, that
that
one is
are,
so. Yeah,
Dude.
yeah. That one was so funny, dude. I wish I could play those intros and those videos like on my on the Hump Day show, like just to start it off. But that's so copyrighted, and it's
Oh, the
so
Enigma
good,
would
though. It's
get
so
you
funny,
nuked.
man. Yeah, the Enigma. I watched them in concert one time, and they come out in rollerblades and everything. It was the bomb back in the day. Enigma was great. Yeah,
The band Enigma?
Enigma would get you hit.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, the band.
I used to listen to them all the time.
With the Gregorian monk chants and
Look, I'll put the
Uh-huh.
link to those videos in the chat if you want to check them out. Really find them. They're really easy to find.
Wow.
Like they're on YouTube, and you can watch them. But like if you put them on your
Are they
live
still
stream,
doing stuff?
you get copyright claim.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
a copyright strike, but a claim.
yeah.
Well, you might get a
kicking it in the
copyright
yaw.
strike on them because they're that. Yeah, they're kind of popular. Let's see. I remember the first time watching Tropic Thunder. I was like, and those previews came on, and I really thought they were real for a second. Like the very first time watching it, just like, and then being like, "Damn, I wish those were real."
Well, you know, with the crazy 30 minutes of ads that they're putting at the movie theater now, you'd never know when if it rolled up like that, you never know if the movie started.
Oh my god, this would be so
30
funny if they started playing this clip. at the beginning of a like actual movie at the movie theater, I would laugh my butt off. I would just, and because people would think these trailers are real. Yeah, so I dropped them in the YouTube chat if you want to watch those trailers. They're so funny. So funny. They're so funny. I might actually save them and show them on the Hump Day Show just because they're that funny. Just start it. Start the Hump Day Show with that right from the get-go. So I know what to clip. I just clip it after the show.
Yeah, see, there you go. That's what I do with the trailers that I show on my channel that have the claimed music.
Yeah.
I usually just either trim them out or mute them, depending on what YouTube will let me do.
Yeah.
Which is a bummer. Which is
Shelby's streaming right now.
the human being. He's a cool dude. I like Shelby.
Yeah, Shelby, the human being, Shelby.
The human being. I want one of those beans. A shell bean.
Oh yeah, the 3D printed ones that Zaid Comic produces. AKA,
Yeah, I want one. Yeah, the Diaz brothers.
The Diaz brothers. Derek, did I add you to the Hump Day room? You should be in that DM group now.
Yes, you did. Yes.
Good,
Alright,
good,
cool.
good, good. The Dukester's a cool guy.
If there's any space and you ever want to jump on,
Thank you.
when I put the link out there, you're more than welcome to jump on.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. I've been trying to get back into this. It's been so long since I've streamed. I jumped out for a while, and now I'm trying to get back in. I just got into Restream. It's really kind of funny. I tried to create my own thing, so I streamed last night just trying to test it. And I don't know if I like it as well as StreamYard. I don't know yet.
Yeah, it's
a learning curve. Yeah, it's different. But you know, one thing I like about Restream is their pricing is so reasonable. Like if you wanted to get in and pay like the monthly fee to get more features, it's only $16, man, and you can have like 9 people on. Like that's not bad.
That's
you look
nice.
at StreamYards and it's what, $36 a month
more.
or more, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
Yep.
Yeah, for
Even
the
they're showing
going
like
up another
you
rate.
get, it's $25 a month. Yeah.
yeah, it's outrageous.
So,
My
I gotta give
sponsor.
Restream some props.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
My sponsor, Rock Hard Comics, pays for the full version for me, and it's outrageous. We're talking. We're looking
crazy.
at alternatives.
They must actually like you.
Yeah, no, King League's my bro, dude.
Hey,
Yeah.
and when you have a comic company called Rock Hard Comics, like how can you go wrong? Like that's bonerific,
Right.
you know?
I love it.
I love that name, dude. Yeah. Rock
It's
Hard.
you
Yeah.
should. I love the
Coming
logo
straight
too.
at your face.
He looks
Well,
maybe a
yeah,
little
coming
too
right on
excited.
your pearl necklace style.
Yeah, it's,
yeah.
it's a little
Yeah.
strong.
It's that, dude. How'd y'all come up with that name? Like, who came up with it? Was it you?
It's
Ink,
his,
or
man. It's his. It's King League's.
Ink, or-
It's King League's own madness that brought that. Oops.
Wow.
That brought that to
That's awesome.
fruition. Yeah.
Hi,
And
Scarlett.
I,
Good to see you in the
yo,
chat,
Scarlett.
Hey, how's it going?
All right. Let's see here. Let's go with the color wheel. Let's go with the warm.
Oh, Golden Dice Fantasy. Is that you, Mikey? God, Mikey always trips me up. Mikey. He's from my hometown. Oh, he's from around my hometown here, locally. If it's Mikey.
Oh, cool.
Mikey and I go way back too, like maybe 15 years.
Oh, that's really cool, man.
He's
I
a
like
big fan, an artist. Derek, that looks freaking awesome. Are you? Is that a Shadowhawk or is that just a random bird, Magic Man?
This is a random character. I don't know. It's from D&D. So a coworker of mine asked me to do all of their characters. So
Cool.
That's
what it is.
Great, dude.
Yeah.
That's great.
Thank you.
Very badass. Hell yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out the armor because they
Derek
never told me really what it looks like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
It looks great though. I was going to ask you,
Thank
do you have a show you want to promote or anything you want to talk about?
Well, not
You gotta
yet.
get ready to go here.
I'm getting there.
Yeah, okay. No worries.
Yeah, I'm getting there. Eventually.
What's your YouTube channel then? At least so we know, and I'll drop it in the chat.
So
if
it's
you want me to. I know I
Yeah.
follow you, but you want to tell us?
Yeah, it's called the Mythic Groove Canvas. So I'm going to have it's kind of going to be a draw stream, but I may do some other stuff with it. I don't want to just be strictly draw, but I don't want to just shill all the time either. So I did that on my other show.
Right. I try to save
Yeah,
that
I'm hoping
myself, included for my other show too, because it's a lot of work to shill, and I don't mind doing it. I really like to do it, but I'd like to have a show where I don't have to do that all the time too. Yeah.
Right. There's no pressure.
Yeah. Well, in the show that I had,
Right.
we didn't shill
And I
all
can
the time,
kinda
but we
focus
did.
more.
Yeah, we did it sometimes, but yeah, I kind of want to do what I want to be able to do, and I also want my own schedule. I'm not going to do this like on a weekly basis. It might be monthly, because I found it pulls me away from doing my comic work.
Right. Hey, Flip City, what's going on, Christy?
And I know that's not a popular opinion, because I know a lot of people are like, "No, you got to get out there," and I'm like, "Yeah, but I got to get my book done too." So.
I will say this: if you're trying to advertise yourself, YouTube loves a schedule, and they love at least a weekly schedule of one show a week kind of thing, if not more. I mean, they love it, 5 days a week, but they hate live shows, but they love them at the same time too. And the more you do it, the more YouTube will kind of reward you for it, which is kind of like that's the thing, right?
Yeah.
Derek, I dropped your YouTube channel. I don't know if that's the one you want me to drop. If it's a different one, drop it in the chat if you want.
Okay.
But there's his channel. Go subscribe to Derek. He's got 21 subscribers. Go give him some love on his YouTube channel over there. And let me drop Tank's YouTube channel also in the chat.
I thank you very much. I do appreciate it.
Of course,
Yeah, man. Thanks for that.
just so everyone knows, I think if you have a wrench, you can just right click on the little or click on the three little dots and you can go to anybody's YouTube channel. If you don't have a wrench, that's what the links are for. So you can go check out these people's YouTube channels. Just FYI. So I'll put Tanks in the chat.
Appreciate it.
And let me bring up Tank's art here so people could see that for a bit here. Oh wait, wrong. Let's see, wrong window here. And like I said, normally I don't do a whole lot of shilling. I do drop links on this show or tell people to drop links if they want to, and that's not a big deal. But I don't pull anything up on this show just because I ain't got time for all that.
Yeah.
Every once in a while I will do something. But like my regular co-host, I will bring up his his comic book because he's got like 2 comics you can buy on Indie Planet. So I do share that every once in a while. But that's pretty much it. And of course, my usual co-host is in the description below, and the links to his comic book, The Opossum, are there if you want to check it out. You can pick up issue 1 and 2 for under probably $15 with shipping, because they're very inexpensive. The first book is 32 pages, and the second book I think is 26 pages. And you can buy them at Indie Planet. Issue 1 is $2.75 still, which was back in the day. We thought we could keep that kind of cover pricing because it's almost 10 years old. And then issue 2, which came out like 6 years later, I believe. And that one's like $3.50, I think. So with shipping, I think if you order both of them at the same time, it's $5-6. And so that's I think that's under $10. I don't know. I say just in general under $15, and you can get both of them, which is pretty cool. And I did the covers for issue 1 and 2. On issue 2, mine's the back cover, and on issue 1, it's a 2-page spread, pull-out cover kind of thing, or front and back cover, I should say, spread. But yeah, I wanted to bring this up. Move this over, put this back. What's this feature? Oh, I see. So I want to bring up Christy because she said hello. Let's see. Scarlett says hello to everyone. Golden Dice says he rock hard. Yeah. Ella Omer and Tank and Derek. Don't forget Derek, Trip City. He doesn't know Derek yet though.
How's it going? Oh, cool. That's cool.
And then
No, it's not, and we're not going to let it stand. No, I'm just kidding.
Do a flip. Let's see. And then finally, Mike says, Omer dropped the channels like how Tank drops the mic. Yep. Yeah, I gotta look at this real quick.
Hey, you wouldn't believe my microphone bill. I keep dropping it.
Oh, that's cool, man.
Wow,
Thank you.
That red is popping.
Right.
Yeah, dude.
I wasn't having any luck.
Looks great.
I wasn't having any luck inking it, so I was like, you know what? F it. I'm going to do some colors.
Start painting. You're painting it basically. It's not color. Yeah. You're painting it. Looks good. Looks great.
Yeah, because I need to practice on my digital.
Flip City Fine says, hello, Derek.
There we go. There we go. You're forgiven now, Chris.
Hello.
Yeah. Everybody's getting some love.
That's right.
All right. I think we're out of here, folks. I appreciate everybody here. Let me turn this music off. And I appreciate you guys for showing up.
Thanks for having me.
I know it's short notice. Yeah, thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. My co-host was taken out by the flooding that's happening in Northwest Texas. Terrible, well, it's just his internet. Like he lives like in central and east of all the flooding, so he didn't get hit by the flooding, but because the flooding did take out some infrastructure along the way, his internet's down. So
wow.
Yeah,
that sucks, man.
That's his
hope everybody's okay.
That's his excuse. I think he's lying to me, but I'm just kidding. I don't know.
He's like, he has stinky face,
but it's all good.
With dodo and popo.
Yeah. He's a compulsive liar. He lies to me over and over. I'm just kidding. I don't know. He's probably, there's probably internet issues out there. It's all kind of connected.
Yeah.
So he's at the beginning of the slight hill country, but thank God he's far enough away to, all the people that have issues out there.
Oh my gosh, man. Some of the callousness that I've seen from some people on the net, dude, is just it's not acceptable behavior, folks. So remember, compassion, it wins. Real.
Yeah, like it's okay as long as it didn't happen to me, right? That's the attitude, right? It's like well, what if
wait until it happens to you?
You want people to help don't you?
Yeah. Right.
You can't. I mean, they're not, and it's not like, hey, send me some money or anything like that. It's like, just don't say anything really disgustingly mean about it. Like, why would you do that? It just sounds so uncaring. And in the end, you don't have to care. Just don't say anything about it if you don't care. Why exclaim your opinion in a negative one at that? Which is weird to me, right? But I guess we can all be callous at some point, right? like
You poo-poo
saying
doo-doo.
something negative towards like the war in Ukraine and Russia. Like, why should we care, right? Well, they're human beings, and maybe it's be better if they didn't have a war. You know,
Right.
but instead of like just being like, who cares? Like, well,
Right.
anyways, or even the Israeli stuff, like Israel and Iran and all that. Like, at the very least, can we just not kill people, like innocent people? Like, kill all the leaders you want, because they're all corrupt, right? They all steal money and they all think they know what's best for everybody else. But are they
Holy
really trying to do good things? I don't know. Or just line their pockets.
Dukester. Holy moly, man.
Yep.
You have leveled up since the
What's
last
up?
time we hung out. Wow.
Yeah. Thank
Yeah.
you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I brought him up. It looks so good, right?
Yeah, I was
Thank you.
asking
I
what-
was busy sniffing self-produced methane, apparently.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
That is great.
I've been trying to level up. I've been trying to do a whole lot more, but I also got to say I've been taking my time. So this isn't anything fast.
Hey,
So I need to get faster.
well, you know, speed just comes from repetition. Of
Well, I
tasks,
mean, some of
right?
us do the Travis Sheree
Right.
method, and some of us do the. Flip City says, have too many opinions. All right, folks, we're out of here. We've gone 24 minutes over past 8. I appreciate everybody. Thank you so much for being here. I dropped everybody's links and channels in the chat, so go check them out. Subscribe to them, please. And we'll see you guys later. Thank you, everybody, again, for being here.
See
Bye,
y'all
everybody.
soon.
Thank you in chat.
See ya.
See you guys later.
Okay, bye.
See ya.
Okay, bye.
I wanna taste the pain. I think I'm seeing all red. 2 bullets in the gun, 1 shot to the head. I need a blank space. 'Cause everything is a threat, but I never back down. Man, I'd rather be dead. I'm making love to fame. And she look better in bed. And I'ma rock this life till I take my last breath. I wanna make a change. I got 1 life left, so I'm gonna go down swinging. Don't you forget. Everything is so boring. Can't get up in the morning. I'm so sick of the mundane and routine. I'm gonna break without warning. I wanna taste the pain. I think I'm seeing all red. 2 bullets in the gun, 1 shot to the head. I need a blank space. 'Cause everything is a threat, but I never back down. Man, I'd rather be dead. I'm making love to fame. And she look better in bed. And I'ma rock this life till I take my last breath. I wanna make a change. I got 1 life left, so I'm gonna go down swinging. Don't you forget. I've gotta find a new purpose, something actually worth it. I wanna look in the mirror and like what I see. I'm sick of feeling so worthless. You wanna sink or swim? I'm gonna go down swinging. Look deep within. I get lost in the feeling. I just need a win. I'm going off. I know it's time to make a change, and I can take the pain. You wanna sink or swim? I'm gonna go down swinging. Look deep within. I get lost in the feeling. I just need a win. I'm gonna find my meaning. I can make a change. I wanna play the game. You wanna sink or swim? I'm gonna go down swinging. Look deep within. I get lost in the feeling. Just need a win. I'm going off. I know it's time to make a change, and I can take the pain. You wanna sink or swim? I'm gonna go down swinging. Look deep within. I get lost in the feeling. Just need a win. I'm gonna find my meaning. I can make a change. I wanna play the game, yeah. playtime. Cool me in the sunshine, sitting by the waterline, serving ourselves off paper plates. Roses the coldest in the bright times, so live in the sunlight. Songs on our minds, drinking up all our escape. I wanna do it again tomorrow. Sit alone with you and hold ourselves against some shadows. If we don't let self grow, 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 only let self grow. There's 1,000 jury moments I would love to have again, dreaming of all the stolen plans we made, but when we find the time, fighting against our minds, smiling at the thought of escaping our own kind tonight. I wanna do it again tomorrow. Sit alone with you and hold ourselves against the shadows. If we don't let self grow, 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 only let self grow. Well, I'll keep every picture, taken, stolen, or drawn. Now write down all the scripture we wrote on my friend lawn. What will we write tomorrow? What chords can we make sound to? Whose energy will I borrow? When you're out and gone and back to, I wanna do it again tomorrow. Sit along with you and hold ourselves against some shadows. If you don't let yourself grow, if you don't let yourself grow, only let yourself grow. Project. I hope that access and intrusions that well, intrusions are now reject, but intrusions are now reject, but I'll keep moving along, well on my neck. We all kill, we all die, we all truth, but all lie. We can stand, but we fly, but we fly, but we fly. Nah, wanna do it again tomorrow. Sit along with you and hold ourselves against some shadows. If you don't let yourself grow, if you don't let yourself grow, if you can only let yourself grow, if you can only let yourself grow, only. There's 1,000 dreary mornings I'd love to have, yeah. Dreaming of all them stolen plans we made away. When we find the time, fighting against our minds, smiling at the thought of escaping our own kind tonight. Wanna do it again tomorrow. Sit along with you and hold ourselves against them shadows. If you don't let yourself grow, I wanna do it again tomorrow. Sit along with you and hold ourselves against them shadows. If you don't let yourself grow.
I've been dreaming on in my head like I've seen it. A life worth living is a life with meaning. I'll do what I love till my heart stops beating. I'm feeding this demon. Got a taste, can't erase bitterness in my face. Work a job every day till your dreams fade away. Like a card, never change, play the game that we say. I need a break. I'm staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on. I'm staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on. It's never too Game face on when I chase like that. Yeah, I play so strong with a knife in the back. I'ma swing home run like a baseball bat. Gonna see me rise, you can hate on that. I don't play both sides, doing me no cap. I'ma ride or die for my dreams on tap. I'ma fly real high, you ain't see me slack. No, it's not how you fall, it's how you get right back up. That's how you get tough. Calluses on my hands so rough, yeah, I call your bluff. I'm not the one, mess with me and come out with none. Cause I'm so done, you had your fun. And now you're gonna face down the barrel of the gun. Cause I got a full clip, put your name on it. But I'ma let you slide cause you ain't worth it. I'm staying strong, need to move on to be what I want, I'll keep dreaming on. I'm staying strong, need to move on to be what I want, I'll keep dreaming on.